Hello, next we are going to study about the plotting real numbers. So regarding real numbers, real numbers are means any number you select is a real number. So first thing that we select about plotting a real number is representing a real number on a number line. So real number on number line. Let us say you want to plot 6. It is very simple. You can draw a number line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is the number 6. You can plot it. Now let us say you want to plot 5.5. How will you point 5.5? So you know that for a 5.5 it lies somewhere between 5 and 6. Since after decimal point there is only one digit, we make 10 parts between 5 and 6. So let us make 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the fifth part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fifth part gives 5.5. Similarly, let us say you want to plot 2.35. Now you cannot have 100 parts between 2 and 3. So to plot 2.35, again we make 10 parts between 2 and 3. And then we know that after the third point, a little bit of space, and then we can plot 2.35. This is how we plot real numbers on the number line. Next we have operation on the real numbers. Operation on real numbers includes addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let us see all of them. So before we understand all the four algebraic methods, let us see some rules of working with the real numbers. These rules must be kept in mind while doing the sums. Square root of a into b can be separately written as square root of a by b. Again it can be separately written as square root of a by square root of b. Square root of a plus square root of b into square root of a minus square root of b. This is a plus b into a minus b, can be written as a square minus b square. Then similarly, square root of a square root of b multiplied by square root of c plus square root of d. Here simple multiplication, root a into complete second term and then plus root b into completely second term. This one when we simplify, root ac plus root ad plus root bc plus root bd. Then square root of a square root of b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab. I hope these rules are very clear to you. Now let us see the addition of real numbers. We'll take an example. Let us say a number we have x which can be represented as 2 plus root 3 and another number we have that is root 5 plus 3. So finding out the addition of these two numbers, real part can be added. These are natural numbers, they can be added up. These integers can be added up. Root 3 and root 5, they are not like terms, hence does not get added up. So this is the answer of addition of these two numbers. Similarly, let us say we are asked to do subtraction. Again taking the same numbers, and if we are asked to find out y minus x, we write down y first and then the x term. So 3 minus 2 minus root 3, so that is root 5 minus root 3 plus 1. This is the answer. Regarding multiplication, let us say we are asked to multiply these two things. So if we multiply, it will be So 2 into root 5, 2 3s are 6, Root 3 into root 5 is root 15 and this will be 3 root 3. So no more simplification is possible. Before we learn division, let us see one more thing which is called as rationalization. Rationalization, it simply means to remove any square terms from denominator. Let's say you have 1 upon 2 plus root 8. How will you convert this fraction into rational form? So simply we multiply and divide by conjugate. Conjugate means reverse of the square number, additive inverse of this square root number. So if we do this multiplication and division, it will be a plus b, a minus b in the division. So ultimately 2 minus root 8 upon minus 6, which can be written as minus 2 plus root 8 upon 6. This is the answer for rationalization. Taking another example to understand the rationalization, let us say we are given 1 upon root 3. Simply to rationalize this, we multiply and divide by root 3, which leaves up this. Let us take one more example. 3 plus 5 root 2. To rationalize this, again we take conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate of the denominator means additive inverse of the term which has square root. So this term has a square root, its additive inverse. So plus is there, we will take it minus. Again simplifying it, a square minus b square. So that will be 3 minus 5 root 2 upon 9 minus 50. Whatever the further simplification comes in. So for division we make use such type of the rationalization method. Let us say you want to divide x upon y. So that is root 5 plus 3. We make use of the rationalization here and simplify further. Numerator will be 2 root 5 minus 6 plus root 15 minus 3 root 3. And denominator will be a square minus b square. So whatever simplification it leaves further, that is the answer for the division.